What is going on, guys? So today we're checking out the biblical genealogy chart. Now this is a chart that goes all the way at the very top from Adam all the way down to the very bottom to Jesus, the full lineage of Jesus from a biblical standpoint. It kind of breaks down everything, and everything is chronologically ordered, which is really cool, and we'll talk about that here more just in 1 second. The first things first, though, this is printed on a great kind of old looking parchment style paper that looks and feels kind of like either like an old map or just some kind of old historical document. It's really kind of got that nice, textured look that just gives it really a kind of a historic feel, which is great. This comes in a 1 or a 2 pack. It comes in a round tube. And you can get them in 1 or 2 packs. The one thing you want to keep in mind is that it's going to want to come out of the packaging rolled up, so you're going to have to either flatten it out, but as you can see from the little video clip here, the best way, in my opinion, to do this is to frame it. It looks really nice on a wall. It becomes a great wall piece for a pastor, for somebody who wants to study the Bible, somebody who's wants to have just kind of a reference piece of material. It just looks really, really good framed and hung on a wall. Now, if you do plan to frame it, this is an 11 by 17 piece of paper. So basically putting it in 11 by 17 designed frame is going to be the ideal state. And it just looks really, really nice. Now, what's so great about this product just in general is how it does the full lineage all the way from Adam to Jesus, but it does it in a very unique way, because as you get down here towards the middle section, you start to realize that there's more going on here. So as you look across, you're going to see books in the Bible, you're going to see characters in the Bible, and then you're going to see a timeline. And this all lines up horizontally to kind of tell you when things happened, when they align with the books of the Bible, who's kind of involved at that time. Even more so, when you kind of dive even deeper, there's a very small, at the very bottom, you're going to notice there's a legend down here that kind of talks about things. It shows this little squiggly line kind of indicates a marriage or a union. Double kind of little indicator indicates a second marriage or union. A slash indicates an alias, which is kind of neat. And then the star indicates an uncertain date or genealogical discrepancy. And so that gives you a lot of reference points of what's going on inside here and how all this stuff kind of aligns from a timeline basis along the right side. So there's just, it's a small way of looking at all this, but in just a very well laid out manner. The other thing that's really cool is that in these boxes, these are call outs to major biblical events. So like up here, you've got the 7 days of creation, the Great Flood, the Tower of Babble, Exodus. You have a full list of the kings of Judah and their timelines, which is really neat. The Israelites in exile. There's a lot going on there. So it's just even more facts information kind of going on this sheet as well. Now, one other thing to note is because they tried to put as much information as they possibly could put into this timeline, the font is a little on the small side. It is size 7 font, so just keep that in mind while you're purchasing. It is there's a lot here, and they just had to fit it, and so it is a little bit, can be for certain people maybe a little bit hard to read just because of that font size. So just keep that in mind when you're printing it and kind of who you're designed to be giving this to for a gift or for yourself. Just keep that in mind. Outside of that, again, this is a great gift for people who are visual learners, who want to study the Old Testament and better understand kind of how everything fits together, as well as a great gift for other believers, those who want to decorate their homes in kind of a faithful way, or just are generally fans of biblical kind of knowledge. This is just a really great gift in that respect. So if you're looking for something like this, definitely consider checking out this biblical genealogy chart. But guys, as usual, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.